It's time for Tuesday Tips. Amber's back tonight from Winnebago County Animal Services to get us ready to adopt a pet. Amber and Ruru, thanks for being here.
No, thank you for having us.
So what are the most important things we need to keep in mind when we're thinking about adopting a pet?
Yeah, so there's quite a few things. So one of the biggest things that we really strive to tell our adopters is the 3-3-3 rule. We say it's 3 days to really decompress, it's 3 weeks to feel comfortable, it's 3 weeks to get a routine in the home, understand kind of where they're placed at in the home with all the other people and animals, and then 3 months to truly feel comfortable in the home. And so it just takes time. So it's important to just make sure that, that we're giving them a bit of grace as they've gone through so much change.
Right.
And so that's one of the really important things that we stress to our adopters.
And that is probably true for puppies that are new, or for older dogs, maybe even more so, right?
Yeah, exactly. And every animal is an individual. So we even see sometimes puppies that need a little more time, or senior dogs that mesh in a little bit quicker than puppies do. So it just depends. Every animal is so different. And so it's just giving them that bit of grace and helping them feel a little more comfortable and making sure they have the tools to feel that in the home.
Yeah, but speaking of tools, what should people have or start to think about getting together if they're thinking about adopting a pet?
So a great place to start is making sure that your pet has a safe space. So for cats, that can be something that looks like a sanctuary room. So whether that's a bathroom or a bedroom, sometimes we call it like a base camp, having them be in one area that's a bit smaller, so that way they don't feel overwhelmed by the house and pets and people. They kind of have their own area to feel comfortable before we introduce them to everything.
Sure.
And then for dogs, a big tool that people can use is a crate. A crate can be a really great safe space for the dog, where they feel comfortable, where they go and get their alone time and decompress a bit. And it's a great way to keep an eye on them as you're getting to know them to make sure they're not getting in trouble. And a great tool for potty training as well. So those are big ways to help acclimate them in the home that is helpful to adopters too.
And I like how you said kind of like where they can go to hang too.
Yes.
We kind of think sometimes that a crate is like grounding a kid.
Yes.
Right? But it doesn't need to be just that.
No, exactly. I think the big thing is you don't want to use it for discipline or things like that. We get a lot of people that get very like, I could never leave them in a crate for hours. But we get a lot of people as well who are like, they're tearing up the kitchen and we're upset. So there's got to be a middle ground and a way to help with that. And a crate can be a really great tool to help them kind of work on a toy in there, work on a Kong while you're gone for a few hours, and help with potty training and things of that sort. It's just a great way it's a great tool to keep them comfortable.
Sure. And when it comes to adopting an animal when you already have animals in your house, what's the best idea for that?
So the big thing with that is just slow introductions. For cats, it's wonderful to just slowly introduce them over time with that sanctuary room. So introducing them through a crack in the door or baby gate, feeding on opposite sides of the door, swapping blankets and scents back and forth with each other. Cats don't do well with face-to-face confrontation, and so they usually do much better if you slowly introduce them and slowly at a time. And then for dogs, you want to just make sure that you're feeding separately, keeping up any toys that they may be super intense about, and also giving them some grace and alone time if they've decided they've gotten on each other's nerves a bit of time. So having plans in place where you can separate them if you need to and give them time to decompress. You can always keep leashes on the dogs in the home too while you're getting to know them and make sure that they're not kind of getting into it over silly things. But just watching for those cues and stressors to make sure that as they get to know each other, they don't boil it over too far in one way or the other.
Sure, just like people.
Yes, exactly.
So is Ruru currently available to be adopted?
Yes, Ruru is currently available to be adopted. She's 11 years old. She was recently surrendered due to the owners just saying they couldn't afford to care for her anymore. She had, I believe, a senior owner who she was underfoot quite a lot, and so she was tripping her mom. So she just wants to be close to people, and so she's looking for a home where she can do that. She's right on cue, Ruru.
Like, right now I want a home.
Yes, and we were told that she does well with dogs and kids and everybody, and she's given us no reason to not believe that as well. She's been such a good girl for us, and we're so grateful we get to help her.
Such a personality.
Yes, she's a good girl.
Looking at me since she walked in here. She knew I was gonna talk first. She was waiting.
Rubs. Good job.
You can reach out to Winnebago County Animal Services, all the places you see on the screen if you're interested in adopting Ruru, who unfortunately we don't know exactly what she's trying to say right now. But I think she wants to go home with everyone.
We'll go with that.
So I have a feeling she's not going to be there too long. Amber, thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you for having us.
We are taking GDS Summer School on the road next at Summerfield Zoo, learning how to feed some of their unique animals.
She's a good girl.